many of us are trained to be conflict avoiders, right? We just see conflict as a super negative thing. But I think what we'd like to present to all of you today is the idea that conflict isn't inherently negative. It's actually neutral and inevitable. There's obviously a proposition on the table for all of us for what would have essentially been a conflict-free world, and God rejected that. So we have to acknowledge that this is, I guess, one of the critical elements of being alive and being here on this planet.
Yeah, so in a lot of ways we can think about conflict not so much as a bug in the system or a flaw in the system, but it's a feature of a system where God creates all this diversity.
What Lehi will eventually teach us all in 2 Nephi chapter 2 is that it must needs be that there is an opposition in all things. So we know that there isn't happiness without also sadness, no joy without us feeling misery.
Part of our kind of reorienting to conflict is to recognize that it's not always about good and evil. Sometimes it just is. It's actually what gives variety. It's what gives beauty to life, to the earth, to relationships. We all get this in the sense that day is different than night. One isn't better than the other. They're just different. And it's oftentimes at those places where they meet where things get really interesting, a sunrise or a sunset. That's why they're so beautiful, because it's at this point of conflict where these two things come together.